All right, here we are. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's doing amazing because I know I am. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer and I'm learning to draw every day just to prove to people that it's not really that bad. hmm So, one thing that I realized that I have not been doing in the past, I don't know how long, it's processing. And processing turned out to be such an important aspect of life that you can't live without it. You will stay behind if you don't process things. And that's very important. Things get built up. The body and the brain never forget anything. And that's a very important concept to grasp because until you grasp that, you'll keep ignoring stuff. And now I feel jealous, I feel envious of the people who actually lash out and express themselves even in ways that are not very beautiful. Because that's processing. That's all processing. Kids cry and whine because they don't get what they want. They are processing the denial. And at a certain point, I stopped processing. I stopped whining and crying. And it's like, yeah, I didn't cry about it. Let's move on to the next thing. But no, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. It's, man, sheesh. So processing. I think this year is going to be a year of processing. Before the money, before anything else. The money will come. I'm not scared. I mean, I am. Look, I don't want to be scared, but I am. And that is okay. It is okay for me to be scared. But man, do I have a lot of stuff to process. Drawing helps. Journaling definitely helps. And talking to myself now, I know I might sound insane, and I don't know how often or how many people actually do this. And I want to actually get an insight on how many actually talk to themselves. I'm crazy, but I want to see how many other people are crazy as well. Talking to myself helps me a lot, actually. It's another form of journaling. It's just like vocal. And putting things in words is very important. I think not putting things in like words or in writing is like the worst thing you can do. That means you're not processing it. You're just keeping it in your head, right? And it's not being processed. Trust me. And then talking about it, I feel like is the better alternative. You talk about it, you speak it out, you turn it, literally you turn it into waves in the air, and that's good. You get it out, you literally get it out. And the better option between these two is writing it down, getting it out quite literally as well in words. But unlike the spoken method, it's tangible. You can see it, you can see the words, and you can come back to them later. And I feel like that's very important as well. But talking about, speaking things out is very good too. I mean, that's how you solve your problems, right? You can write a letter to a person that you have a problem with, sure. But most of the time, 99% of the time, you talk to the person that's talking. So I'm going to be doing more of that. I'm going to work on doing more of that. Writing, I'm already doing that, and I'm very grateful, alhamdulillah. But talking as well. I do not express, or I am not good at expressing the things that bother me. Instead, what I do is, how can I solve this problem with as few words as possible, or with as less contact or sort of like friction, for lack of a better word, as possible. And that is not the way to go about it. That is not the way to go about it. And I'm just starting to realize that, and I'm very happy that I am, actually. I feel like this is, this is going to help me see better. This is going to lift off a weight on my shoulders that will allow me to do other things more properly. And I'm very excited. I'm very happy. I'm optimistic. I know I can be, it feels like I am behind. And that is okay. Like, matter of fact, I felt like I am behind most of my life. I literally started speaking at a later age, as a I don't know, what do you call it, an infant? No, not an infant, as a kid. I always felt like I was behind, and I always felt like I'm always behind other people. And it doesn't have to be that way. At a point, I was like, okay, yeah, maybe I can just accept it. Maybe, and there's beauty to that. Really, it's like whatever, I'm not going to try too much. If it is the case, then sure, I'll accept it and I'll turn it into a strength. And that is not necessarily a bad way of thinking it, or thinking about it. But that is not the case. Or at least I don't think it is. I think processing is part of it. And so if I process the BS that is kept in my head, if I process it properly, then I wouldn't feel behind, and then I can catch up. It's very good to do that. And it's also very good to, very important to take a break and to let yourself, or let myself, do the processing. During the couple of weeks where I was between jobs, I did not stop and take a break. Right after I got out of my job, my position at the startup, I immediately started contacting clients, and I immediately started working. Meetings after meetings. And it's like, let's go, let's work. We don't have time to waste, right? But then after a couple of weeks, I got tired. And it's like, my body gave in. It's like, you are not doing that. You need to take a break. I took my break, very well deserved. a weekend, lock the phone, cut it out of my sight, just doing some stuff at home, not talking to a single person that is related to work, or not doing anything that is related to work. And that is good. What happened there is processing. And so now on a bigger scale, what would happen if I get to process the old stuff, the really old stuff, where I have to really dig in, you know? I think there would be a greater, a better, a far better outcome. And I think another version, and I know this sounds goofy and like whatever, another version that is kept hidden for a very long time, that never really got to see the light of day. I think that version will come out, and I'm very happy to see myself turn out into that version. It really is a journey. I started this journey 2 years ago, maybe more actually. I'm basing where I start off of where I started journaling actually, and I started journaling two years ago. But I started the healing journey, I think, more than 2 years, because at a certain point I was like, okay, if I really want to get better, then I need to start journaling. And so I was thinking about that, but even before journaling, right? Besides, I did journal here and there, but I didn't keep the notes and they got lost. And so my real documentation began 2 years ago, but the journey began like before that. Anyways, and it's very interesting to see, because 2 years ago, I wouldn't even have thought of, this processing concept. And at a certain point, me vocalizing this right now is like, did the journey really start 2 years ago, or am I starting it just now? Because I'm just now realizing that I have to process the old BS. Right? That's a question that I'll leave to myself to think about. I'm leaning towards that my journey did start more than 2 years ago. All of those days got me to where I am now, got me to talking on stream, got me to streaming, got me to getting out of college, dropping out, and pursuing what I want, got me to start thinking about myself a little bit, to be a little selfish. And I'm very grateful, and it's all with the power of Allah, obviously, and everybody involved, really, the good and the bad, the people who supported me, the people who are putting pressure on me. And I do not mean the good kind of pressure. Even to those people, I'm indebted, because now I get to realize how important it is to set the boundaries and be like, with all due respect, get the fuck out of my way. With all due respect, I do not care about what you think. And that's another thing that I'm learning. Without them, I wouldn't have been able to realize how important it is. Sure, life would have been easier without them. But I think this makes me stronger. And like I said, I am optimistic. I'm very optimistic about what's going to come next. Damn, it's already been 15 minutes? That's insane. Okay. But I'm not I'm not going to apologize for taking 15 minutes because I need to talk about this. And this is all part of processing. It is good. This is good. Okay? And I don't really I know this is gonna sound but I don't really care who watches this. I hope somebody watching this can benefit from it. Just whatever, right? I hope somebody who may be lost or who may just like care about what other people think of them. I hope this helps you realize that no, it doesn't. It fucking does not. It's only going to slow you down, right? I hope somebody realizes that. I hope somebody realizes that it is not too late for you to think about yourself. Just tell anybody who doesn't really or not believe in you, but just like is standing in the way of your plan to get the hell out. And obviously you need to be respectful, right? But just know that you can do it. You don't need other people's validation or their handouts. And obviously, I'm saying this to myself as well, right? Which is why I'm getting emotional over here, right? But yeah. I am very excited about what's going to come next. And I want to see how I'm going to turn out to be, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, let's start. Well, maybe we can do like 10 of these. And then we can end the stream. All right, let's start. This is a eraser. Here we go. Joe, hey man. Your result is magnificent. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate you. And I really appreciate your presence as well. Um, you've been very helpful. And I know I'm in a very emotional state right now, so but it means a lot to me. It really does. All right. Mocking Bay, what's up? What's good? I'm doing great. I cannot complain. Alhamdulillah. How about you? I think oh, shoosh. It's 11 p.m. right now. I need to end the stream. Yes, sir. This was good. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is, oh, shush. I did more than 10, I think. Oh, I did way more than 10. Okay, I did 12. That's good. That's good. All right. This is it. Mocking Bay. I think I'm going to get some sleep now. So, hey, okay. All right, bye. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you. And things will get better. Things will get better. All right, see ya. Bye-bye.